Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do a bit of a continuation of some things we started in class. Some of you were there, some of you weren't, so it might be new to some of you, and it will be familiar to some of you. And what we're going to do, the main part of the video, is that we're going to have a look at 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. And today we're going to look at some of the signs for the chorus and the notes for our chime bars. So we'll work towards being able to play it. You might know the song, you might not. You could maybe pause the video and play it. If you don't know it yet, you'll know it very soon. It's a really famous song, and you're Scottish, and it's practically our national anthem. So good to learn it now. You'll have to learn it at some point, I'm afraid. So we'll start with our hello song, and we'll have a warm up. We'll maybe have maybe a wee clapping game, a wee quick one, and then we'll get into our 500 miles. So let's start with our hello song. As always, got my drums. Pretty good, alright. And as always, you know the song by now, so feel free to join in or play along or whatever you like. If you've got chime bars, the main note that I'm playing here is A, which I think is maybe a dark blue on your chime bars. Alright. Hello Jack, hello Jack, how are you? Jack. Hello Laird, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you, it's so good to see you here today, here today. Hi Laird. Alright. Hello CJ, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you, it's so good to see you here today, here today. Hi CJ. Hello Basha, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you, it's so good to see you here today, here today. Hi Basha. Hello Darren, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you, it's so good to see you here today, here today. Alright, last up, gonna say hi to Jamie. Hello Jamie, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see you, it's so good to see you here today, here today. Alright, good to see you everybody. So we're going to have a quick warm up with our bodies. I slept a bit funny last night, so I need a good stretch. If we can start by rubbing our hands together like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start tapping with one finger. This is going to sound a bit like rain if everybody does it. And then 2 fingers. And then 3 fingers. And then 4 fingers. And then 5 fingers. And then we're going to go to our legs. And then up to our chest. And then we're going to go back to our legs. And then we're going to go back to our clapping with our hands. And then we're going to do less and less fingers every time. So 4 fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, 1 finger, and you go back to rubbing our hands. And if we do that right, it's supposed to sound a bit like a rainstorm. Just big stretch up with one hand, and big stretch up with the other hand. And back to your other hand, and so you can take that hand and touch your toe. And back up. And then your other hand, take it down, see if you can touch your other toe. And you can do some windmills with our arms. Careful not to poke anybody's eye out. And roll our shoulders a little bit. And just have a good shake. Okay, so before we get to our 500 miles, I'm going to do a quick clapping game. This time, we're going to pass a rhythm around the circle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to clap a rhythm, then whoever's sitting here will clap it, and then next, and then next, and then next, and round everybody until we get back to me. So I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how many people are in your class today, so I'm just going to leave a gap, right, and hope for the best. So I'll start, then the person, whoever's on my left, is next, and then whoever's on their left, and round in the circle till we get back to me. Okay? So I'm not going to make it too easy, because I know that you're all quite good with your rhythms. Okay, ready, go. Okay, next person. Next person. Next person. Next person. Next person. And next person. Okay, and hopefully got it around everyone, and we're back to me, so we're going to do it again. Different isn't this time. Tricky one. Okay, one more time. Okay, next person. Next person. Next person. Next person. Next person. And next person. Okay, good. And the last thing we're going to do this time, we're just going to do one clap, okay? And so everybody has to do one clap. And the challenge is, we're going to see how fast we can do it. So I'm going to start, and we're going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I'm going to clap, passing it to whoever's here, and then they pass it to the next person, and they pass it to the next person, and pass it to the next person, pass it to the next person. Right, ready? Let's try. Alright, so let's see if we can do it really fast. Okay. Alright, so what I want you to do is, maybe you can get a watch or something, you can time it. You can time how fast it is for every person to pass the clap around and get back to the start again. And I want to hear about how fast you've been able to do it. I want you to break some world records for speed. Right. So let's talk about 500 miles. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn the signs for the chorus. I'll tell you what, I'll play you a bit of the chorus first so you can hear it. Hopefully you've maybe listened to it on YouTube. Let me pull it up. 500 miles, just in case I get it wrong somehow. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. That's the chorus. So, okay. It's quite easy because it's repetitive, yeah? It says the same thing lots and lots. We're using lots of the same times. So, first word, I, you're pointing to yourself. I would walk. So you walk with your fingers. I would walk. And then we use our signs for numbers. So it's 500. So 500. I would walk 500. And then miles is miles. Okay, I would walk 500 miles. And then the next line is kind of a repetition of that, and it goes, and I would walk 500, and then it changes more. That's our sign for more. So I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Easy. Then the next one, just to be the man who walks, then it's 1,000. So just to be the man who walks 1,000, because it's 500 plus 100 plus 500 is 1,000. Then miles. To be the man who walks 1,000 miles. Then this is my favourite sign, I think. To fall, it's a little man standing, so imagine you've got two legs on your hand and he just falls over. To fall down at your, and then door, like a door opening. So just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. So the whole thing, see if I can get it right. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Alright, try it with me one more time. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. If you need to pause the video and work on that for a wee minute, see if you can do it. So let's do it. I'll play the chorus on the guitar, see if you can sing along with me, okay? And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Alright, one more time. And I would walk 1,000. No, that's not right. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Alright, so that's our signs for the chorus. I quite like that one, it's quite easy. Quite a lot to fit in though, especially with the numbers. So the other thing that we're going to look at today for our 500 miles song are our time bar notes. Also good on the iPads, on GarageBand, on keyboards, whatever. So, something very high tech that I prepared earlier. So we're going to just look at the chorus this week. The rest of the song's very similar. There's some slight changes, but mostly, we're always using these 4 notes. The order of them just changes a little bit. So for the chorus, we've got yellow, yellow, dark blue, purple. Now I've tried to remember what the colours were on your time bars. I think these were right, but you can double check with notes E, E, A, B. Or as Laird's decided, I think caterpillar, caterpillar, butterfly, firefly. It's probably harder to remember. So we can see that each of them is nice and long. They're all the same length. So that means they're all going to last the same amount of time. And they're all going to last 4 beats each. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the chorus, yeah? And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Just like that. So if I play on the piano so you can kind of hear how it goes. So it goes, so I'm going to play my E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the words, and I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Just like that. So every time we play one, we're counting 4. And we go straight to the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're playing on 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Okay. You think we could all try that together? I'll use my piano here. It's kind of backwards, so I can't really see what I'm doing. But I'm doing my best to do several things at once. Okay, so I'll count to 4. And then we're going to play our yellow to start. Then after another 4, our other yellow, and then our dark blue, and then our purple. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll keep pointing the whole way down, okay? So I'll count to 4, and then we'll all start together on our yellow, on our E. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Should we try it one more time? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good. You can pause and practice that if you need to. So what happens when we get to the bottom here, we go straight back up to the top. So after we've done our 1, 2, 3, 4 on our purple, we go straight back to our yellow. So let's just try that. We're going to do it in a loop. We're going to do it 4 times round, I think. See if we can get used to that idea of going back to the start when we get to the end, okay? I'll count to 4 again and we'll start together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, And that's the chorus. Yeah? And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Okay. And that's all we need to know about that, really. So spend a wee bit of time practicing that if you want to, if you feel like you need to. And you can do the signs with it. You can't do both at once. You'd need some extra arms for that. But yeah, so next video we'll have a little bit of a look at the chime bar part for the verse, and we'll have a little look at percussion as well. Alright, so I think that probably just leaves us in time for a goodbye song, really. Got a beat called Renegades. Which I don't know, I just like the way that sounds, so let's try it. Okay, nice. I will see you in the next video. Bye.